Ask Reddit by squeeze me please. What are your immediate thoughts when you hear a guy refer to himself as an alpha male? I can't take anything from him seriously from now on. It's a real life cheat code to make your reputation go to 0%. Cringe. Double cringe. That he's deeply insecure. Narrator, he wasn't an alpha male. Deleted. This is hilarious and relatable, and I love your mum. Translation, I am going to be an unapologetic asshole. Deleted. That he's a fucking idiot. I'm usually looking for another idiot and say I thought it was him and point. Then hope to see a fight lol. Like an alpha of a program or video game, highly unstable and should not be available to the public. It might have a flashy front end, but there is nothing functional behind it. Ultra mega douchebag. Not really. Douches have an actual chance of getting near a vagina. He's going to be arrogant, bossy, misogynistic, and overly sensitive. Overly sensitive while unironically calling people snowflakes. This guy's trying to convince himself more than us. He probably drives a big pickup truck too. Overly sensitive man-child. Who calls other snowflakes. Avoid. 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 They're not worth my time and energy. Oh, dickhead. He's going to be a huge jerk and he's probably not very intelligent. Another weakling who wants respect he doesn't deserve. This won't go well. Like the old adage, a man with real power doesn't need to remind others that he has it. I learn from the situation. What did I do to enter in a conversation and reach this point with another human being, and how can I avoid it in the future? That's everyone for me, not just alpha males. I'm taking MMA classes so I can win that fight at the bar I'll inevitably start. I have a deep, unresolved insecurity with my masculinity and don't know how else to address it. Like poisonous bugs are bright colored to tell animals to stay away. Obligatory, how nature says, do not touch. https://slidaplayerr.com/8347763/26/images/slide_1.jpg. I didn't even need to link that, did I? You. Loser. Incoming twat. I love it. For just 5 beautiful seconds, my inner monologue can go from constant screaming to uncontrollable laughter. My insides run away and I immediately file away the thought of, oh, so if he gets angry enough he'll hurt me. The true psychos don't need to get angry. They'll hurt others just to watch. My frail sense of identity falters when I can't insert myself into this astrology adjacent, non-existent hierarchy. Astrology adjacent. Oh nice. Pufferfish. Cute, tiny, poisonous, little fish that puff themselves up when they are insecure. And like this fish, it's kinda unhealthy for them to puff up too often. Manchild. That he's probably super sexist. Yeah, my number one thought is misogynist. Smart people don't have to go around telling people they're smart. Same thing applies. I don't believe anything anyone declares about themselves unprompted. What a beta thing to say. Insecure. Daddy issues. That alpha males are a debunked concept some dude developed while studying wolves in captivity and then retracted years later when he realized his findings were wrong, and that was later extrapolated to humans by dumbasses despite the fact that our social structures and behavior is not similar to wolves or dogs. It's the equivalent of some dude saying he's the queen bee and actually meaning it. It's stupid to begin with that they wanted to act like alpha wolves. Great, your aspiration in life is to be a fucking dog. Chimp alpha males are the most social, not the strongest, spend their time cultivating alliances with older chimps, lead the troop in mourning or welcoming young, etc. If you want to imitate one, be a friendly person and display empathy, don't be a cunt. Anytime any man has to come out and call himself something, you can expect him to be the opposite. Such as the self-proclaimed nice guy. Twat. Someone who's really an alpha male has no need to tell you that they are, so I imagine a barking little chihuahua with undeveloped grapes for testicles. Any man who must say, "I am the king" is no true king. Discount and rotate. Only time the original is as bad as the discount version. Definitely not an alpha male. Alpha males don't exist. Insecure idiot lacking in professional success. Have never seen someone particularly successful refer to themselves with that term. A megaverse. Long story shortish, a megaverse is a sort of fiction genre that originated in the supernatural fandom but mostly shows up in original Korean fiction now. The idea is that everyone has a secondary gender, alpha, omega, sometimes beta, and basically alphas are strong and have uncontrollable lust, omegas can get pregnant, even the men, and almost every omegaverse fic is about some super hot alpha getting some obnoxious omega male pregnant. So whenever guys are like herder alpha male, I'm just like gay Korean MPREG fiction. As someone who reads a lot of SPN fanfiction, this is my first thought too, lol. That Tumblr post floating around the internet that says something along the lines of, "If you don't treat me like an authority, I won't treat you like a person." Also, calling them douches is an insult to feminine hygiene products. I'm incredibly insecure, and if my dad hugged me right now I'd collapse into a pathetic ball of unresolved trauma. That if what he said were actually true he wouldn't need say it. Indeed, he'd be the last person to say such a thing about himself. They are insecure. Cringe. Insecure and immature. Glitchy, unstable, and should not be released to the public. Not to mention doing things like getting stuck indoors, turning invisible, and walking through walls. Someone needing a crown is never king. Any man who must say "I am king" is no true king at all. Tywin Lannister got. Teeny weeny. A lion doesn't have to tell people he's a lion.